Hello, I would like to show you some of my digital assets. The first one is around edges Bevel, and the second one will be around edges Vdb. They both have some different methods, but they do the same job. For example, if we have some booleans like this one, and you can see we have some booleans, and we need something around here when we did boolean. We just can use in boolean AB seams and create a group, edges group, and we will plug to round edges Bevel. Nothing will happen because you need to set edges group AB edges, and it makes something. I would like to say that these assets are experimental. They are very experimental, but they save my life in some cases. Okay. First of all, we can tweak radius and length multiplier. Length multiplier it makes length more and less. It's recommended to make not less than 0.5 or 0.3. So we will make a bit less length multiplier and maybe a bit radius, a bit less. Okay, and we can use also here optimization. Some in most cases fixes the bugs which were here. We can use optimize. So in most cases this works perfectly, but we need these assets. It should be used with the dense mesh, not 5-6 polygons. It should be more, so I will subdivide here, maybe a bit more. So, and this will work better. You can see some artifacts here. Also, the asset has these optimized points. Default here is 0.5, but in most cases I make it less, and this optimized value too makes more. And in most cases this works perfectly. This we can fix with our hands in a simple modeling. So this asset, as you can see, can make some fast and round edges. Let's try another one, boolean. For example, this tube, I just copied it and make boolean, plug it here, and what we have, the situation is not good. Let's try making less radius. As I said, these assets are experimental, so you need to tweak some values sometimes. So it marks much better right now. And maybe optimize, it's too big. Yeah, it fixed it. So the less radius, the better quality. Let's make 0.3 here, and we almost have beautiful round edges. You can see the difference. So in most cases it works, and it can save my life. So everything is procedural. can be even procedural. Also, we can use, for example, this part, and we can manually select edges. Just let's plug to this asset round edges, and we will delete the AB seams boolean group, and we can select our own edges. Just press this key, this button, and select. Press enter. You can see it has some round edges. So the point is edges should be like a loop, so they should be either closed, either open, but it should be like a loop. Right now this is a loop, and for example here this is a loop too, but this is open loop and this is a closed loop. And press enter, and we have round edges. So also, if you do something like this, intersections with different loops, it's not allowed. It will be like a problem. So I recommend you not to use this. So yes, this the Bevel tool has limitation. Exactly this one. But if these loops are not connected to each other, so they can be used for beveling. Voila. Okay, I showed you round edges. Now I would like to show you round edges VDB. So this tool used Bevel, Bevel modeling tool to bevel these things. Also, I would like to say that you need to install one asset. One asset. It's called this extract edges. So that this asset worked, it has a link to this. You can find this asset at or bolt. These extract edges. Just search extract edges and you will see this asset. Just install this asset before. Okay, so I showed you this asset. Now I would like to show you the round edges VDB. It works in the same way, but it uses Vdb instead of Bevel. So just plug it. Nothing happens because we need group. I just copy this group to this asset, and it, as you can see, the cage is not so beautiful, but it can work in most cases. So this asset VDB has no limitation. It can use intersections without any problem, and you can see it smooths everything. But sometimes this asset makes not so round edges. I didn't find a way to make these round edges pretty good. So for this we can use wait a second, I will remember. Now it's this. So value interactions. Peak. Yes, we can use peak in most cases. So this asset can be tweaked. So peak to center. Yes, these two values, to center and peak, so that we could make it more round. Yeah, something like that. So you need to tweak these values. And if we plug this asset here, In most cases it will work perfectly too. Just delete everything and select AB seams. Oh, the radius is too big. Well, 0.5. Also, you can tweak Vdb Scale, which is here, 0.5, 1, one's too less, 0.3, it's too dense. So you need to find the way, the best dense. Also, we can use optimize points. Let me find this optimize point here. This value is the only one. Round edges bevel has two optimized values, but round edges VDB has only one optimized point, this here. So in most cases it works. Also, we can try using changing radius. So in most cases round edges VDB works perfectly too. So I hope these assets are useful for you, and you can I use these assets with Houdini 16.5. It works perfectly. If something doesn't work, just send me a message and I will check how to fix this. But I would like to say that these assets are experimental, but they save my life in most cases during modeling. So, thank you, see you, and download these assets at Orbold. Goodbye.